Hey everybody, how we doing today? Let me see if I can get this thing going. That should be about right. Alright, let me come over here. Turn up the Discord peeps. Welcome to another chapter of Shadowrun Returns. The turn-based, yes, the turn-based game that I am falling in love with slowly but surely because it reminds me of my old tabletop Shadowrun days. For those of you that do not know, Shadowrun Returns is set in the year 2054. Magic has returned to the land, and with magic, orcs, trolls, elves, and goblins. Not orcs, elves, trolls, and dwarves. Sorry, excuse me, I just blew my line, but there we go. It isn't a live stream without a blooper or technical difficulties, right? Right. So, the bad part about these races that have come back is that either they have appeared through magical means or they have gone through something called goblinization, which means some of these humans literally transformed into these other magical races. Dragons do exist in Shadowrun. Two are Dunkelzahn, which is in the United States, and Lofveer, which is located in Germany and runs his own corporation. So you have this setting. Corporations are their own mini-nations. The United States has been broken up into different districts, areas, or nations, however you want to put them. And so in order to travel, let's say, from Georgia to Denver, you have to go through checkpoints along the way to get there. A Shadowrunner is someone who is outside the law, otherwise known as sinless, without ID, and they are usually hired by corporations to either extract salary men from one corporation to bring them to another, or to get information. So, now that that is set, The world is gritty, dark, highly paranoid, and very snarky, to say the least. And that is one of the reasons I love it so much, because unlike other games, this one literally is filled with absolute snark. So, what I am going to do is I'm backing this up from the first live stream because I kind of screwed up. But I have a previous thing loaded or saved, so I'm going to load that to give me another chance to do an extra particular adventure. So that's what we're doing right now. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your... Oops. Well, you guys can read that.
Maddy, you're not going to get a customer in Star Trek.
Huh?
I said you're looking at the customer at least being Star Trek Online.
Okay, so here, halt. Alright, the guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted, street scum? I'm working with the coroner, Bronze. Open the gate. Sure you are, and I'm Lofir, the king of dragons. Beat it. Okay, so now I have to find another way. Come over to this corner. And yes, for those of you that are wondering, that is a prostitute. Hey, you looking for a good time? I'm going to pay her 20 nuyen. Not me, a friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. She looks at you knowingly. Alright, 20 bucks buys you a 5-minute distraction. Then I've got to get back to work and earn some real nuyen. So, she's going over there to distract him. And I'm coming over here to get this ladder. Hey, that's mine. And I've got, who raised ya? Pack of wolves? That there ladder is rightfully mine. For 5 nuyen, I can borrow it. Can I borrow it for a few minutes? I could use your intestines as a rope instead. Or I can use my charisma and say, I'm not taking it far. Just a little boost over the fence. That's the one I'm choosing. Oh, you breaking into the NTSB warehouse too? If you see any of them airplane blankets or pillows, snag me one. Alright, so here I go. And now that it's set, we do this. Short fade, and we are over the fence. I've earned some karma for that. And since we have already been playing this with different archetypes and characters, I know where to go to get some extra goodies. So I'm gonna come over here. Alright, I'm gonna put it in my stash. I got a phosphorus grenade, and I've got a concussion grenade. Both are automatically going into my stash. And I'm going to walk over here into the warehouse. Hey, Gaylord, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the show. And I have a Batman in my live chat as well as my voice chat. I have a Panina too. And I have a Sir Wolfie who's lurking in live chat. And I don't know if he's in voice chat or not. We're going to find out. I did fix Nightbot, so now he's not going to time anybody out for doing anything, you know, what he used to consider spammy, so I disabled all that. The warehouse. Inside the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks. Top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press. Yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do.
Got a job to do in there.
Alright, here we go. Officer Igeri. You again? How'd you find out about this murder? The press hasn't even picked it up yet. Dresden called me. For those of you who don't know, Dresden is the coroner who I'm about to talk to shortly if you missed the first chapter of my little adventure.
Yeah, he's a screwy little dork.
Yeah, you two dating or something? Let me save you some time. This one is open and shut. I've already gone through the researcher's computer. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. Scientists don't make good criminals. Tell me about it. Some runner like you offed him to cover up his corp master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Alright, before I check it out, I'm going to come over here. Talk to Dresden. Silver Fox, still working for the dead man? He chuckles. As you can see, we've another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like business is good for Dial-A-Morgue these days. So what's the story with this one? Or you look like you've been putting in some overtime, Dresden. What can you tell me about the victim? I'm going to do the Dial-A-Morgue thing. Ha! Yes, indeed. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, aged 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death, unknown. Several internal organs were removed from the body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. How's Officer Aguirre doing on the case? He seems to be like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective shields. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice.
Slip it to him.
Yeah. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, ma'am? I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Sounds like the Ripper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, don't have any theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant.
Question for you on this end level. Given the proclivity of magic in this setting, things like flesh golems are an entire possibility, aren't they?
Actually, you can summon elementals, and you can summon different spirits, like toxic spirits, city spirits, hearth spirits, but you can't do golems.
Well, you know what my idea about what the abilities in the story, if you remember me talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
It's alright. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who's that woman over there? No clue. She just showed up. Next of kin, I think. I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. Alright, I'm going to come over here. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you warily. I'm independent. What's your relationship to the dead man? Nope. Who's the stiff? I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? I'm going to click on the third one. Yes, he's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. She shakes her head, looking like one who has found herself lost for the first time in her life. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes. For all the good it's doing me, if I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Not so far as I can tell, not among the living anyway. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant. You can barely hear her. Yes, there are others, other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirit of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? I'll do what I can. Alright, let me see how much... I only got 3 karma, so I can't spend any of that yet. I'm going to come this way first.
Are we opening a door?
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I'm glad I stumbled across that.
Mm-hmm. Digs through the shoe pile. Walk away. Dig through the trash. Inspect the earring. The earring is made out of burnished steel, formed into the shape of a small salmon. Intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. Inspect the dented lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox that's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. Inspect the cred stick. Surprisingly, the cred stick is still functional. You slot it into your PDA, and 200 nuyen is added to your account. PDA is like a personal assistant, electronic-wise, for those of you that are wondering. Pocket secretary is what they're called in Shadowrun.
Wait a minute. What is that? Your shaman?
No, this is my phys ad.
Oh, your phys ad. That's why you're not getting a whole lot.
Yeah.
Shaman was, it wasn't told.
Actually, we redid the shaman, and I have to do it. I actually restarted a shaman and putting the points where I wanted to put them. And it's working out a little bit better. I may wind up, when I finish doing it with the phys ad, do it with a mage. That way you guys can see the extra content.
Yes, because there's a great deal of extra content. Yeah.
The computer is locked with a 2-factor encryption key, so I can't get into that. So I'm leaving the computer because I'm not a decker. Now I'm coming over here.
You call it multiclass in this, don't you?
Mm-mm. She's a phys ad, which means she uses magic to augment her natural abilities. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your neck stands on end. And when you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You pocket the comb. This appears to be the victim's... Okay, no, leave the locker. Alright, so we've got 2 items.
That's the only thing you're going to be able to get.
Yeah, because I can't get this extra item.
And you can't get the info off that thing?
I can't get the info off the computer.
Why not?
Because she's not a decker.
It's open.
It won't let me get it off the computer. I've tried.
Poo. Well.
Alright, let's see
Was
here.
that payday?
I know, right? Let's see if that'll work now. For rudimentary stuff.
You don't have any computer skills in
No, she doesn't have any computer skills at all on this
Nope, not on this one.
That's another thing I'm seeing is different from the game. Even if you were like a purely combat-oriented character, you could still invest in some computer skills.
Yep.
Like, enough to get by.
There we go. Summoned a spirit to open this door. Coming in here. Grabbing a magnetic screwdriver.
Now, one thing, if you guys decide to play and you play a rigger, your drone fits through some of these
little holes.
Yeah, little ventilation, the ventilation ductwork.
Mm-hmm.
Which is quite handy.
Oh yeah, real handy. Alright, here we go. Panel that easily comes unscrewed.
One of the characters, his rigger had access to a small swarm of mice.
Looks like an old diary. So I got the diary.
Alright, well you got 3 of 4, so that's good.
Yeah, I couldn't get the tennis shoe. It feels as though you have found enough objects. Yes, they are here. Alright, here they are. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they are filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is this? Well, he's a troll. I'm trying. Give me a break. Officer Aguirre trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. This is a crime scene, officer, not some damn Salish drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. Alright. That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before those clods carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. We'll come back later once the coast is clear. Rent-a-cops like these won't tie up the place for long. Not looking good now, but do you have plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps, under cover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? Maybe a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of it. As long as you can deliver and make it worth my while. If it means your brother's killer doesn't take another life, then yes. That's the one I'm choosing. Thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find these kinds of people we need. You could say that. The best money can buy. Just smile. You could say that. Good. I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. She produces a fistful of crumpled nuyen from inside a leather pouch, starts to count it out, and then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Flip. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Coyote looks tense. Hoy, Silver Fox, you in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star, same old thing. Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now. No problem. What do you need? Backup. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats. Ran my world when I was growing up. Sounds nasty. Her brow furrows. It was, for all kinds of reasons. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. You're on a crusade. Maybe. That's what Miss Kubota calls it. Hey, Nidge. How are ya? Let me see. This game reminds me of the original Fallout 1 and 2. We should totally do a collab, M-dubs, and do... Oh, Baldur's Gate together. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Because we were playing around with Baldur's Gate yesterday, and I like Baldur's Gate more than I like... I still got to toy around with Icewind Dale.
Well, see, the thing with Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate and everything, it's a lot better if you have more than one person doing them.
Yeah. Her face lights up. She's running hot, has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. On my way. I knew you'd come. I'll send the address. See you soon. I love that damn game, and no one wants to play it with me. That's because a lot of people are still stuck on, you know, the more advanced games.
Look, if I had the game and everything, I would even play it with you.
I've done like both of them. I recently downloaded Baldur's Gate for nostalgia purposes, and it's just not my thing anymore.
Yeah. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building, and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb toward the roof. Baco looks at you worriedly, then starts up the ladder. Thanks for meeting us, Silver Fox. I owe you one. No sweat. I figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squats. Coyote, she brightens. Oh, hey, listen, I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister, Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job, thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a good lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, I don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this.
Oh, this guy's just so funny, and what I
yeah.
do to him is...
The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods through as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi hoi! How you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? She leans in, whispers in your ear. This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? You sell BTLs, right? He grins, a lopsided grin. Oh yeah, Chummer, oh yeah. Better than life, definitely better. Dream chips, mind benders, sim sense without peak limits, high octane intensity. What kind of rides can I go on? We got it all of it. We got it all, yeah. What you want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way? Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale direct chummers. Love. You name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging? Don't matter what the trip, as long as there's slagging involved, right? Coyote's eyes are hard, her pupils little pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe, for the right price. You can feel it. What it's like to die. What it's like to kill. How does this place operate? How do I get in? That is the best part. The best part! It's a lab. They test new stuff here. The hottest dreck. You can place a special order and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door. It'll get you in and out anytime you want. Then you can buy a beetle and slot right there. Our guys guard while you're chipping. Safest way, chummer. Safest way. Don't you think you're hurting people selling them this dreck? His eyes stop rolling. He focuses on high alert. You want to step back off of that? You want to step way the hell back? This is a sprawl biz, chummer. It's the biz all the people. And by the people. It's for the fragging people, so slot off with that unless you're looking to get hurt. I'm stepping back. I just want to go in and see for myself.
Punch him.
Punch him?
Yeah.
Oh, I knocked him out. Glass jaw. Coyote, glass jaw. So the enhanced edition. Yeah, I know. I got the enhanced edition of Baldur's Gate. That brown gets me down.
That white gets you high. That's right.
Yep, exactly. That's the way they talk. Alright, here we go. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that dreck they're selling. BTLs are killers. Theirs, most of all. You sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you, no implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do, I know. I lost my husband. I lost my son, my daughter. They use her to record. Tears stream down her face. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has my son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have on this place? She looks around frightened and whispers. They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Japanese mafia. Oh, man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough, blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. She's amped already. 5 or 6? That's not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chip heads in the lab? Yep, all day, all night. They can be dangerous too. Chip heads? Dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want. Make him do whatever. Turn them into whores, killers, anything. We're looking for a kid named Gino. Know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades time for chips. Like their little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. He hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Gotta go. Charlie's an orc with an expression of boredom and one milky eye. He drones through the standard of patter. Need a pass? 50 million each. 150 for the lot of you. That'll let you come and go as you please. You can chip in there and we'll keep you safe while you ride. BTL chips are a separate cost. Lasts about 3 hours. Prices vary. Buy those inside. Fine here. Pay the 150. Sucker punch him in his blind eye. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Do we want to sucker punch him? Or do we want to talk to Jamal over here to the right and buy the passes and get in? I heard you. You want me to sucker punch him?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. And I knocked him the fuck out, too. Jamal went, fuck this noise!
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Don't hit him with no baseball bat.
Oh, jeez. F. There we go. And Coyote with his shotgun from hell. And he swings and a miss. And that one hits me. God.
And then he runs away.
Then he runs away. Yeah. Reload. Okay, Paco. And you miss. You are useless. There we go.
Now you're not so used.
Alright, hit the shotgun again. There we go. 1, 2. Alright.
Hey, Maddy.
Hmm?
The dog is actually performing live.
Yep. He's finally, like, animated. You pick up a worn and mangled notebook. It smells of sweat and alcohol. Leaf through the notebook.
That's mine.
The notebook contains lists of illegal SimSense rides and the names of clients who have purchased them. Look for interesting BTL names. Look for interesting client names. We're going to look for the BTL names first. Better Than Life rides run the gamut from fantasies like I Can Fly to real-life recordings such as Bum Killer. The list of rides doesn't seem to have much value. Look for interesting client names. Oh, yeah, I know. Ronan has a rigger.
Yep.
And he's probably going to start running the rigger on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a simple list of names. It also contains private information about some of the more well-to-do or connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate behind this lab is directing certain clients here to secretly extract information from them while they're under the influence.
Ooh.
The notebook is likely worth something if you can sell it. Take the notebook. Gaylork, I actually have a Mage Decker. That's almost done with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start that one. I'm going to have to start him over.
Now, I will say, I loved running my Street Sam. If you want to do it simplistic, Street Sam's the way to go. If you want to have a lot of fun, though, and everything, I have a lot of fun learning the rigger that I'm using.
Oh, yeah.
He's a rigger decker. And quite good.
Oh, that's Counter-Strike. I'm going to wait till I have enough to get magic resistance. That's 6 points.
Yeah, well, you also remember you got to jack that other one up first.
Yeah, I know. I gotta put
11 points there, and
yep. And then now we save.
yes, Definitely save.
Before we go in. Save early, save often. The mantra. Save early, save often. Here we go.
Always remember to get you a save while you're at the hideout too, and everything. You know, in case you do something stupid like run into the final big firefight and everything without any healing supplies.
I know, right? The entire floor of this tenement has been given cover over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. That's the crew that took out Stevie J's place! I told you it was only a matter of time! The man with the cyberdeck calmly speaks with a heavy digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTL lab, aho. This is a Yakuza operation. With a push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Silver Fox, I don't attack any of the chipheads. They don't know what they're doing, and you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties. Got it. Paco, having a concussion grenade, better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Dance for me. And that's Gino, by the way. Okay, so we're going to put you here, my girl. We're going to put you here. And we're going to put you over here. Shooting at this one. So you're going to go around the way. Yep. Alright, here we go.
No, not
Gino. Fuck! Alright, that's why we load. That's why we save, because when I fuck up like that,
and you do that a lot.
I do.
Right there in that one spot.
I know. I fucked up. Okay. Alright. Load game. Confirm. I get trigger happy. I tend to specialize heavily first. Blasting people away from the safe spot is hilarious. Yeah. It is. Alright, here we go.
You get a little bit of biscuit and you go crazy.
Wait a minute, I saved this just before we went in. Hang on. Come on. I saved it just before I went in. I gotta find the right save. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I know what I gotta do. And I was already doing it. And then I fucked up. Guys, Crusade. Nope, that's not me. That's the Seamstresses Union. 124. There it is. That should be it. Load game. Confirm. Mistakes were made. Yeah, Nidge. Mistakes were made. Don't shoot the cousin. Don't shoot the cousin. No collateral damage. Oh my god. Oh, they're gonna make me start from the beginning. No, oh no, here we go. Alright, here we are. Blip. And I've already read this, so we're going to fast forward. No civilian casualties, got it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, here we go. Yep. And there's Gino. Hi, Gino. Hi, Tweaker. Okay. You hide here. You hide over here. And you come around over here.
No.
And shoot this bitch. Alright. Now you get past over here and shoot this. Because he's security. Ow! God damn it.
No.
Now you're changing position. Ha! You missed because I'm undercover, fucker.
No.
It's okay. Now we're moving. Alright, we've got to BTL security. Blam! Alright, no, I can't hit the tweaker. Alright, now we come over here, choose her. Put her here, because she's going around the corner to go after the chip head dude. That's a tweaker. That's a tweaker. We don't have anybody else coming in yet. Let me see if I can take a pot shot at him from where I'm at. Nope, missed. Alright, Paco. Can you shoot him? Probably not. Oh, you hit him! Alright, he's got 2 hits on him. Oh, hi, mage. Hello, mage number 2. How are you? Oh, and here we go. Now we know which one to go after first, because we don't like spirits coming after us. Blip! 5 damage. Alright, now I'm taking damage. I gotta come in here, keep myself from dying. And shoot the one who summoned the thing, which is back here.
But I want to shoot the cousin for being an idiot.
There we go. Took care of the spirit. Okay, sweetie. Snake your way around. Oh, like that's gonna keep us out of ammo. Okay, we're gonna reload for our first action. Save our own butts for a second. We're gonna pickpocket and line of sight blocked.
No, out of ammo.
All right.
I think you could shoot him, but he was out of ammo.
No, out of line of sight blocked.
All right, can he hit the other guy up there? Nice. Now go ahead and unplug them.
Alright, here we go. Forcibly end the puppet BTLs. Alright. Ouch!
Bad move, sucker.
Yeah, oh, you're gonna...
You're just gonna walk up on the girl with the shotgun. Yeah, that's all.
Nobody said he was bright! Nobody said he was bright.
You did, I heard you. You lied to us.
And there goes the mage. And... oh, now you get closer, because that's always smart. I need magic resistance, and I'm too far for killing hands. Okay, so, Paco. I'm sorry to do this, dude, but I gotta survive this round. It is evident I need to put more points in my shooting. Because I can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn! Let me see, F. Alright.
Can't hit him.
Nope, not in line of sight. Move up a little. Puff. Okay, Paco. Alright, that's it. We did it. Just a leg shot, it won't be deadly.
Shoot him in the foot, that's a good idea.
I know, shoot him in the foot, shoot him in the foot. And the problem is you shoot them at all and you run the risk of killing them when you disconnect them from the BTLs. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused. Worse than the other chipheads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped, his eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burnt. What? What the hell? You slaughtered me out! You fraggin' slaughtered me out! Coyote is shaking. She looks horrified. Gino, it's me, Carla. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes, no recognition. Slot me back in, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. He looks around the room. Angrily, his hand reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off! Just back the hell off! Take it easy, Gino. We're backing off. He presses his hands to the sides of his head, his fingers still on the trigger. He squints. What the hell's wrong with you people? They're trying to help you. This is the way you help me? Look at this place. Look at me. He looks around the squalor of the room, then glimpses his own reflection in the machinery. Oh, God, look at me. There are drugs that can help you. We can go slow. He looks at Coyote, looks at you. We'll go slow. He drops the gun and Paco quickly scoops it up. Coyote grabs him fiercely. He slumps into her arms and she rocks with him for a long time, her head buried in his shoulder. When she looks up, she locks eyes with you, the deepest gratitude reflecting on her face. We're done here. I'm done. I don't need to step foot in one of these places ever again. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper, but getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the dreck hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the million. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good with what. They'll put together the team you need. Magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova hot decker for matrix work. Running the shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best runners you can.
And let's not forget the big black guy with all the gold and the Mohawk haircut.
Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Silver Fox, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything. Wouldn't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, chummer. Why is the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slumming Touristville in hopes to talk to Madam Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madam Sinful? That's what the downtown folks call Miss Kubota. It's a Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. Who's around? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Delilah's hanging out in his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Bartlett's here. Don't think you've met him yet. Who's Bartlett? John Bartlett. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz. Connected. You might want to meet him. Is that guy still bothering you? You mean my ex, Shane? Yeah. No, he hasn't been in since the last time. No calls or pages or handwritten notes either. Weird. He's so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone at the Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. I'm gonna have a look around. Okay, Nidge. Have fun! John Bartlett. Full of life, with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey, lady, what's shaking? A little of this, a little of that. I hear that, oh May. I have something for you if you got the Union. Time is money. I'm listening. You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. An in-the-know lady like you has to have heard of the premier merc team out there. Of course I have. Then you know you can hire us to run with you when you need expert help. Not just any chube calling himself a runner. We cost more, but we're worth it. Okie dokie. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world, the opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts? Jessica Watts? She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it's clear she's well outside of her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? Silver Fox, I'm looking into your brother Sam's death. I was told as much on the phone. A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead and that I should come to this place and speak to someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes. He was murdered. She briefly casts her eyes skyward, then gives a small shake of her head. I wish I could say it's a shock, but given the circles he ran in, Sam hadn't run the shadows in years. If you say, but even so, look at this place, these people, and you. She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. You're not with the police, are you? I'm getting that a lot lately, but no. By the look on her face, she's clearly struggling with this. I'll be honest. I would just as soon put all this behind me, and the fastest way to do that is through proper channels. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? Let's see. I'm a professional. Lone Star professional. Not the ones I've seen. Or I think they can use all the help they can get. Okay, live chat. There's 7 of you watching. 1 for I'm a professional, 2 for Lone Star, professional, not the ones I've seen, or 3 for I think they can use all the help they can get. The choice with the most votes gets chosen. Now we have a little bit of a delay.
Mm-hmm.
So, make the best of it, I guess. Every once in a while I'll throw these out to you. Because I like to, you know, involve you guys in these things. Because these turn-based things can be fun sometimes.
Oh, yes, I can. Well, if anybody wants to see something goofy later and everything, you know. Still, I'm thinking about doing a little ARAM mayhem.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. Nobody's voting so far. That or we haven't gone through on the delay yet. Let's see here.
Well, well, no, that's because that's on the chat. Never mind.
Yeah. Oops. God.
What?
I forgot what computer I was on. I accidentally made the choice.
Oops.
Yeah, because she said that, basically she said Sam had hired her after he was dead, and it was a dead man switch. And Jessica says, I don't understand, because it's called a dead man switch. It triggered when he died. Am I to believe that my drunken sot of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boredom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh, she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back. He's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Jessica composes herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Silver Fox. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam was Sam. You know, I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. You're not asking me to quit, are you? No, I don't know. Maybe. On the streets, honor still means something. I'm sticking with the job. Honor? How about honoring the wishes of the living instead of the dead? She sighs. She's done. Never mind, I can see you're not going to let this go, and I respect that you're honoring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Jessica's demeanor instantly changes from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way that the police can't, and maybe I can help. What do you need from me? When was the last time you spoke to Sam? It's been ages, I can't even remember. The bartender here recalls Sam complaining about arguments with his sister. I don't know what to say. Maybe he dwelled on the past when he was in his cups. We certainly argued enough when we were younger. Where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at a fundraiser all evening, a very crowded fundraiser. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. Were you and your brother close? I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? You don't sound sad that he's gone. I mourned losing Sam long before he died. Show her the picture of her and Sam as children. Oh, thank you!
What? Who wants it?
I got a new subscriber! Welcome to the channel! Valsig, welcome to the channel. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get back. Alright, Jessica takes the photo from you guardedly, as if it might sting her, but that guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe he kept this. It was one of the few possessions he had. Maybe not such a bad guy after all. You look so much alike as kids. And happy. She smiles through a brief reverie. We were twins, partners in crime, best friends. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then, after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to a new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes, and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it. And pretty soon he had spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. After that was gone, with Mom working 2, 3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Sure. I got what I needed from it. Thank you. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. After I left, we drifted further and further apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. Where were you living before you moved back here? Calfrey. What brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. And did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision for what the world could become. And I came back here to help make it happen. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Miss Watts. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. Before I go, you should know that I'm reinterring my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Thanks. Goodbye, Silver Fox. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. Alright, not ready to put together a team yet. But I will price one out. See how much money I can actually spend. If you're talking to me, then there's business to transact, am I right? Of course you're right. It's your job to be right. That is correct. You're a smart lady. What can I do for you, smart lady? You need to put a crew together. You got scratch, or are you planning to pay me out of your earnings? How much is this going to cost me? I can pay the runners up front. Excellent. We agree on terms. I've got some runners on call if you got any special requests. Yep, I'm ready to go. Let's see them. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this menu before, this is the list of people that you can hire. And Sky is already on the list since the job I'm doing is for her.
About what, 24? No, it's an adept.
You know who I'm looking for.
Corky.
I am.
Corky even there? No, Corky's not there.
No, Corky's not there.
Oh my god, you don't get your Corky.
Oh my god! Okay, I got a dwarf rigger, a troll rigger.
On the rocks. That sounds like my kind of rigger.
With a Doberman, okay. And actually, dwarves make better riggers than any other race because they start out with a higher willpower.
So you're looking at about 2,500.
Looking at about... Because I need a samurai. Yep.
Hidden fancy. That's
Hidden fancy. So that's 12. Yep, 2,500. Out of 43 leaves me 1,800 for my gear.
Alright, let's see what kind of gear you can get.
And gear for the team. Yep, let's go. 1,800. Wow. Definitely gonna need more med packs.
Absolutely.
Dr. Castle glances up only briefly from her charts. Her impish friend, on the other hand, tracks your every move like some sort of humanoid raptor with a mouse under its shadow. Live to see another day, have you? Just a pit stop, Doc. Night's not over yet. I suppose it's nights like these that ensure I have plenty of work come morning. Granted, a repeat customer means a person courting death more often than any good doctor should condone, but I don't suppose I can dissuade you from your course of action? Sorry, Doc. Job's not done. Very well, then let's talk about how I can help ensure you make it back alive once more. Let's see your medical supplies. Scroll down here and get the basic med kits. That leaves me with 1,400. Anything extra you get, you can divvy up in between your team. Humanoid raptor, yeah. Yep, exactly.
What kind of firepower? He doesn't have any more armor yet.
No, but I can do this. Ranged combat.
Can you put 2 points in it? No.
I can put 3 points in the pistol specialization, which will help me with the pistols.
Yeah, and you can get a good pistol.
Can I see what you have in stock? And you're still fucking screwing me over with the pistols. You suck! I'm just letting you know. Alright, no need drones or consumables. Let me see what I can get adept-wise. Alright, let me see. The elf called Algernon appears to be in a hushed but intense conversation as you approach. However, the other party of this discourse is nowhere to be seen. Turning to greet you, Algernon dismisses his invisible associate with a wave of his hand. Welcome, fellow child of the sixth world. What can I help you with today? Tell me a bit about yourself, Algernon. My story is not so different from those who have come before. I am but a merchant, though one whose wares are far from mundane. I came here from Tangier 4 years ago, after the governor of Seattle signed an exclusive trade agreement with the Council of Princes. And so, as the flow of magical goods came to pass through the city's ports, so have I. At times I miss the Tier, but as unlikely as it may sound, this new home of mine is far more interesting. Let's see what you've got. And I'm going to be looking under chi casting. Is there anything interesting?
Stride.
The Adept's movement is increased by 2. Active increased by further. So I can go further. Yeah. That doesn't sound too bad. I can go a little bit further.
Yep.
Alright. Algernon is 2 out of... In 2 out of 3 games, he's an interesting one. He seems to be an interesting one. He seems to be in the most unlikely places sometimes, Gaylord. Because we have played a little further with other characters. And I'm not going to be punching anybody, so I'm just going to confirm that. So now I have stride, magic resistance. Okay. Confirm. Let me come over here for his consumables so I can get grenades for the rest of the crew. What do you have in stock? Consumables. All you have is fichettes? Oh, you have basic medkits too, huh? 1, 2. I'm gonna have a rigger, so an extra drone repair kit will come in handy. Let me see. And frag grenades all around. Alright, never mind. Alright, here we go. Let's go get my crew. Alrighty here. Still have a crappy pistol, but hopefully...
You're increasing your accuracy with your pistol, so that's...
Yep.
That's important.
Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hire the crew. And do our ritual. Are you ready to do business now? I can have that runner crew on site as soon as I've got the new unit. I'm ready to go. Let's see him. So, we're going to do our Decker, adept, rigger first. And
your troll.
And my troll. Yep. Okay. Return to the docks. You return to the docks to meet Shannon Halfsky, although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother. But Shannon appears cool and professional, a consummate runner by birth, if not by trade. She'll get the job done, and hopefully one of the hearth spirits in this place can point you towards the Ripper. Dealing with spirits can be tricky business, but when they deliver, it's pure platinum. One doesn't have to be an Amerindian shaman to summon and control spirits. Anyone with magic talent can do it, but Shannon seems to have a particular connection to the spirit world. As you approach the gate, you know something is not right. The docks, already strange and uncomfortable at night, trigger the need for caution. Then you see it. The guards are missing, and the gate's been smashed in. Okay, I got mine. Shannon Halfsky. We need to give you a concussion and a frag grenade. And an extra med kit. On the rocks. Hello, Mr. Okay, you're that one. I'm going to give you the other drone repair kit. And let's see here. Frag grenade. And we're going to go to this guy. Hidden fancy, because you're going to need both. You got 3 med kits on you, which works for me. And 3 different types of grenades. Because you're the Street Sam. You go first. You're the walking wall. Troll. Street Sam. You're the muscle. Right. You're the heavy.
Meat shield.
Boy, that's a bit rude, but fitting. Shannon Halfsky. About time you showed up. Looks like we weren't the only ones who wanted to take advantage of the situation. A bunch of mercs have locked down the area. I don't think they're here for us, though. My guess is there's something worth a bit of coin left in that warehouse. Gaylord. His friends with some interesting people as well. The only game of the 3 games he isn't in is HK. Oh, the Hong Kong one. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Well, it was for Lone Star. They're all dead. Hope you're a better shot than they are. Alright, here we go.
That depends on how much, on if these guys are worth the coin.
Really? Right? Huh? You there! This block is off limits. We've got a gas leak on the docks here. No loitering. This guy doesn't look like one of the hired mercenaries. Hey, are you even listening? Get out of here! Shadowrun etiquette. Really, guy? They aren't paying you enough, especially not once Lone Star sends a response team. Frag, I knew she was lying. Told me they jammed all the Lone Star channels. Damn it, I'm out. It's the old not getting paid enough for this shit. I'm out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, fuck this shit, I'm out. Alrighty. This is where I usually find myself when I get ambushed. Yep. And this would not be any different. And you're going around back. Or so you think. Alright, I am going to... Nope. Because I am an adept. On the rocks. Okay, on the rocks. Time to activate your drone to avoid any untoward surprises. As in this idiot trying to sneak around. And now you get to shoot. Okay, here we go. And we go back to your gun. And you... Oh, you're gonna heal yourself. And then you're gonna run from me. Okay. Ow! Okay, you're over there. And I knew you were gonna come around the back. Alright, here we go. So I've got killing hands. Let me switch to my gun. You're over there. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, because, you know, giving the troll an extra action point per round is always a good idea.
Yeah, let's just speed the troll up.
Yeah, let's speed the troll up, because, you know, why not? Alright, here we go. You cannot hit the broadside of a barn.
See? Should have spent more money.
And hi, the drone's not finished killing you yet. You think you can sneak up behind me, you idiot. One down. Okay, who we got? Oh, you got one more action, that's right. You hit him. Piff. Now we got this idiot. Yeah, yep, here you go. And we has magic. And we has shaman. So now we know who to shoot first. And it's not the person that just slung the spell in my ass. Mm-hmm.
It's the guy with the shotgun.
It's the guy with the shotgun. So we're going to do the drone. We're going to go pop. And there goes the spirit. Pop goes the spirit. Okay. Pip. And now we're going to follow it up by having the rigger shoot this guy. Me shoot this guy. Okay. As soon as the last mark hits the ground, the docks become eerily silent. Feed the troll! Hey, Gaylord, feed the troll! I always give the troll an extra action point. Especially since he's the Street Sam. Gotta give the Street Sam all the oomph they can get. Alright. They are, after all, the hired muscle. You are about to transition to a new location. Continue? Yeah. Otherwise, what's the point in playing? Spirit talk. You head inside the darkened warehouse with Shannon. Her eyes have that far-off gaze associated with looking into the astral plane. When the world changed, the Native American tribes made a resurgence as well, demanding a place in the new world. They got it. The Salish Council now represents 8.6 million Amerindians across the multitude of tribes, Salish, Makah, Sinsarch, and others. They've adapted to the awakening better than other nations, thanks to a deeper connection to the world, both physical and spiritual. You can see that connection alive in Shannon now. You notice the shift in her focus as she returns to the present. She nods to you. She can sense the spirits in this place. Now you must need to find them. They are not an oppressed minority. Feed them. I feed the troll whatever I can. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Shannon's going to come over here. And miss. Because, you know, she's going to come over here. And frickin' miss. Okay, F. Don't follow. You're gonna... And you're gonna miss, because reasons. Apparently. Shit. Alright, here we go. Really? Can nobody hit this thing? Oh, a grenade, because why not? And you miss. And you guys are going to bunch up because that's always smart. Mm-hmm.
And you throw a couple of grenades on top of them.
Exactly.
They're bunched up because that was smart.
Just make sure I don't hit the drone. Yep, I can hit them and miss the drone. Uh-huh, you missed. You didn't, but you hit the troll. Ow! You didn't miss me. Fuck, you didn't miss me. Alright. And we speed up the troll. Because of reasons. Yep, me. Okay, here we go. Well, you stood right in front of the troll. What was you gonna... Seriously, what do you think was gonna happen? And you were showing your immense intelligence or lack thereof by standing in front of a drone. Because, you know, reasons and shit. Alright, here we go. Everybody, shoot at this idiot. Because he's the only one left. Oh, not enough ammo. Reload. Mm-hmm. Weak but effective. Ooh, damn, you're a crack shot, girlie. Damn, what the fuck? Okay, we're gonna roll you here. Okay. Yeah, feed me, Seymour. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna move you forward first because your drone is going to be a bit ahead of you, but that's the way shit goes. Because the drone goes first. And you're going to go here. And then you're going to go behind the drone, because behind the drone. Now you're going to go here. And then, little miss, I'm bigger than everybody else. You're going to come here. Because you has 3 action points. Here comes the rigger. Okay. And you can open the door. And I can come over here. And then hide over here. You are just going to be getting in the door. Because we got to make sure you make it in the door. And we have to do the troll. And the troll can go here. Miss. And you're gonna run right up on the troll because you're smart like that. Because running up on a troll is always smart. Because that's always what you want to do. And you're not in the door yet, but your drone is, which is fine. Riggers aren't supposed to be in the thick of anything. He's standing right in front of you! Jesus Christ. Really? You miss? Fuck. This is why house rules were invented. Guess what? We got grenades too. See? Told you. Welcome to the party, Mr. Rigger. How are you? Yep, you're next. And you miss. Not that time, though. And you miss. Good lord, you suck. Yep, I gotta increase that skill. Everybody's missing. Holy fuck. Okay, everybody but the rigger. There we go. That's the last one. Follow me. One item picked up. Flight recorder. Okay, here we go. This is the scary shit. I will now summon the spirit. Forgotten soul. The air grows cold, and the spirits of dead children coalesce from the vapor of your breath. Their cherubic faces are burned, and their lips quiver as if they are about to cry, but their eyes are round and vacant, and they glare at you now, unblinking. We are the innocents who have perished in the flames, choking on smoke as we fell from the sky, crying for our mothers. You bring anchors to your world which once was home to us, and we will use them to testify. Show the first magical fetish to the spirits. That's fucking terrifying. Hi, Ceruli. Well, I'm trying to read it very well. We no longer see the world of flesh, Seeker, only the essence and auras of living things. Words, though, words may echo through the veil, and sometimes we may hear them. Last night, this place was filled with a scream that went on and on, drawing us to it. It was a man crying out for a witness as he died, and so we came to bear witness, but fled in terror before the malevolent spirit that profaned the man's remains. This spirit was other. It was not of this place. It had twisted its ways through the dark veil and through the dark to come here. Show the second magical fetish to the spirits. When the other had gone and we returned to our vigil, we found two creatures of flesh. One you would call an elf, unsullied by technology and able to channel the energies of the cosmos. Yet his spirit was corrupted from within. He was dark and twisted, yet not like the other, so we did not flee. The second we knew to be a troll. Ribbons of his essence had been flayed from him, leaving cold machinery behind. His aura was the aura of one simple and confused. Between elf and troll lay the remains of the man whose sister now chants to us for justice. The elf, his essence remains in this place where the man died. Something has been left behind, a small part of him, perhaps. Show the third magical fetish to the spirits. Through us you shall bear witness and hear the words of the elf and troll. Prepare yourself. Well, I gotta make it entertaining, Mitch. Your stomach lurches as the spirit passes into you, a heavy presence settling somewhere deep within your soul. You simultaneously feel like driver and passenger as time folds in on itself and you experience the moment after the murder that took place here the night before. You don't so much as see the elf and the troll as feel them. You idiot! There's no need to anesthetize him. He's already dead. Sorry, doctor, you put him out before you go to work on them at the hospital. Did this one volunteer too? He lets out a little giggle. Yes, they all volunteer. Just like I volunteered for this bit of bitchery. Our presence grows weary. Spirit, can you tell us any more? The spirit begins to fade, all but one. Its eyes harden and it takes full measure of you as if to commit everything about you to memory. No, we must not stay. With the spirits gone, the young shaman releases her hold on the magical tether, connecting her to the other realm. She reels from the backlash, or perhaps from the emotional toll of knowing her brother's last moments. They saw him. They were with him when he died. You all right? She takes a series of controlled breaths, only shuddering with the first few. No, but I will be. I don't want that for him. Not what those poor souls have endured. My brother deserves to be free. He is free. What we do now, we do for the living. Thank you. And you're right. This isn't over yet.
Yeah, zombie kids are scary.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have to find that piece of the elf spirit spoke of. It's our best hope of stopping this. Well, I do have to make it entertaining, so, you know. I gained 8 karma. Blood. This is what the spirits wanted us to find. The piece of my brother's killer. It's not much, but it's enough. She scowls at it, looking every bit like she intends to reach through the small sample and dismember its owner from afar. And perhaps she can. Is that enough to target a spell? All I need is a drop. and adequate time, but I'm feeling quite drained. I'll need to rest before I can try anything so involved. When I'm awake, I'll commute with Bear, consult the spirits, and do what must be done. But in the meantime, you might take some portion of the sample to pursue a more conventional avenue of attack. I have some friends who might be able to help. Good. Let me know if you learn anything about this elf and troll pair. And should you find them, I want to be there when they are brought low. I want to see the light leave their eyes for my brother. I'll see what I can do. You're about to transition to a new location. If you guys do like this stream and I am entertaining enough, that's what that like button is for. If you want to share it out and get more people in here that you think might be interested in watching me play, the more the merrier. I am trying to grow this little baby channel, so I thank you for all your support. After hours. When you return to the Seamstresses Union in the early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place. Bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone to help you analyze it. Okay, let me see if I can find... Miss Kubota's in the back. Yep, I'm also looking for a fixer who's not going to... I gotta wait till daytime to sell the notebook and shit. I forgot to do that. What's in these sausages? Gathered around the intimate back bar, Miss Kubota and her coterie gather for breakfast, with the lady herself doing the cooking. The smell of soy calf and something resembling sausages fills the room. Ohio! Would you like some... Forgive me, oh May, but you look like hell. Thanks! Just the welcome I was looking for. She looks you over, noting the signs of your nocturnal activities. She nods. Any run you can walk away from is a good run. So I've been told. I can tell you have been busy, and I can see by the look on your face that there is something you need. Is this about the Ripper? Yep, I found some DNA evidence and need help analyzing it. Could be. I won't know until I get something analyzed. I understand. I will unlock the piano so you may go downstairs. Someone down there should be able to help you if they are awake. It is likely you will visit the Matrix before the day is done. May I take a sausage? Take the whole plate.
How bad do you look?
You look like fuck pie. Mitch, lol. You look like fuck pie. Evening,
the
ma'am.
Bill's rat
We're
drug
around
up.
town. There's been more talk of the Ripper killing. Some people are saying they're hate crimes on account of the victims all being human. There's more to it than just that. My thoughts exactly. People are just too quick to label something a hate crime. Check the census. The city is still 66% humans. Close your eyes and throw a rock. You're more than likely to hit a human. Doesn't make it a hate crime. Still a crime though, and that should be enough. This is the first real rise you've seen out of Mr. Clouet, but he reins himself in with a roll of his thick shoulders and smoothing out of his jacket. Don't worry, not going to start throwing rocks. Wouldn't want to reinforce the stereotype. I'll leave you to your business, ma'am.
I like him.
He is, he's cool.
Fucking funny.
He's cool. Wouldn't want to enforce.
He's that
the
guy you just pass by in the bar and everything, and you strike up a conversation with him and end up talking to him for 45 minutes.
He's a cool guy. He's a really fucking cool guy. The digital world. You've been doing a lot of legwork on this job, but it's going to require a trip to cyberspace and back to ID the Ripper. The Matrix, the cybernetic analog of Inside the Grid, the worldwide computer network, a digital world, information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work while your meat body's left behind. All around your avatar are pathways to other nodes filled with data, IC intrusion counter programs, and other jacked-in runners. Cyberspace has many dangers as the meat world, and more. Locked doors, security countermeasures, and the black IC that can fry a Decker's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked if you aren't careful. Get dump shocked out, and your brain gets fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by an enemy Decker, and you can die. She really likes to troll. Alright, David Fry II. Morning! You look like you've been up all night. You look like you've seen some action, too. Suppose I could use a shower. You're here to buy equipment? Neg, I need a DNA analysis. Fry can help you out. Doc Castle's equipment isn't really set up for that, he considers for a minute. However, I could employ a semiconductor chip. It could decode DNA using a voltage change instead of light. That would eliminate the use of highly expensive equipment that would be required otherwise. In case you're wondering, and those of you who don't play Shadowrun, he is called a Deckmeister. He is the one that builds decks and programs and sells them to the deckers in the shadows.
He's that coder that every decker and blasted drone guy needs.
He brightens. I just read a journal about it, so the information's still fresh. Frankly, it should be easy. What do you want to know about it? The owner's identity. Ah, that's beyond me. All I can get you is the gene code sequence. But that's where I come in. David, if you can get me that code sequence, I'm pretty sure we can track its owner down via a matrix run. Will do. Let me have the DNA you want to test. Give Fry the blood sample. Silver Fox, when David gives me the sequence, I'll jack in and help you trace the blood sample back to its source. If this works, I'll bring back more than just a sample. Whiz! Get to work. Thanks, guys. If this works, we may find the Emerald City Ripper. No Drek? He turns to Johnny excited. Wake up, Johnny boy! You've got work to do. And Silver Fox, if you need any gear, I'll be right here. I just got a second wind. Meet you at my rig, Silver Fox.
How much karma do we have altogether?
18.
18 karma. Holy mackerel.
Yes.
The Drek's about to hit the fan now.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. You can actually... That's the one I want a gun for. That's the one I want. I'm not going to have enough for it.
Yeah,
though.
you will.
Barely.
Barely, but barely works.
Barely sure does work. Alright, here we go. Let's save. Save early. Save often.
Now, just so everybody will know and everything, I had a guy that was on the last run and everything, and according to his stats, up to getting to the last run of the game and everything, I had accumulated 204 karma.
I've got a flight recorder. Wouldn't happen to be an Ares flight recorder, would it? Some very powerful buyers are looking for that right now. I can get rid of it for you for, say, 20%. That leaves 2,000 new yen for you. Deal, since I don't have corporate etiquette. Pleasure doing business. And I've got to figure out who I need to give that notebook to still. And I'm still walking around with that notebook.
Oh, might be able to see him again.
I will know after we're done here.
Yeah, if you see him again and everything, I believe he buys the notebook too.
Yeah. Thanks to the semiconductor-based gene sequencing system that David employed, we should have the information we need to track the Ripper in the Matrix. I'm really impressed with his results, considering it was his first attempt. He was utilizing an unproven technique he read about in a science journal, and he was working from memory on minimal sleep. That's great, Professor. What's the plan? Has anyone seen the movie The Gamers, Darkness Rising? No, I can't say I have. We hit the Lone Star DNA database first to see if our donor has a prior criminal record, and I've got to clean my glasses, because even though you set them nowhere near any dirt, they always get dirty. That wasn't part of the script. That's me actually cleaning my glasses. Okay. They have extensive DNA archives, then we go hunting based on what we find. Let's hit the decks and jack into the Matrix. I can get into their private grid easily, but I've got to warn you, once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience have you had? No experience. What now? I have a Trode net here. It's a headband you wear that lets you piggyback me in the Matrix. You'll see and hear everything I do. The best way for me to describe what a Trode net looks like is, if you've seen any sci-fi movies where they have like a spider web of nodes that sits on somebody's head. That's pretty much what a trode net looks like. And here he goes. And we're in. Your synapses light up as you connect your consciousness to the digital world. Although you aren't jacked in like Johnny, the sensation is overwhelming and electrifying. You can only imagine the way it feels for him. The Arsa will take us to the next node. Gotcha. Blip! Data store is ahead, defended by intrusion countermeasures. So we come over here. And there's our intrusion countermeasures. Well, he didn't miss me. God damn it. Now you move. Now I might be able to hit your ass. After I heal old Johnny. Gotta keep an eye on that alert bar.
Is that an AoE? Is that his AoE one?
No, he doesn't have any AoE ones. He has AoE.
Alright, well, single target works.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Ow.
Yeah, no shit. Mm-hmm. And I can't heal myself.
No, you just got to blast one.
Nope, can't do it. Okay. Oh, thank God they're missing now. And there's one gone. I know I'm going after you because you're shielding everybody. And then I missed. Okay, I can heal me now. Healing always works. Yes. Got him! He can't shield his buddies now. Ouch. Alright.
Universal sound for you killed all the
Oh no, she just got real. Yep, running the Matrix. DNA mesh located, 100% match, arrest records database. Subject Silas Forsberg. Status deceased. Profession chop shop surgical assistant. Priors breaking and entering, 2 counts. Public indecency, 1 count. He was a flasher. Brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges were filed. 100% match to a dead man? Let's keep looking. Okay. I am creating a little bit. Oop, can't do that yet. Okay. Cannot suppress anything yet. He could be a streaker. Oh yeah, they call him the streak. Oh, sorry. Newsnet. And there's another one. Not in line of sight. Okay. It wouldn't let me suppress him. I got 2 more hits. Alright. It wouldn't let me suppress him. Let me see if it lets me I can only suppress myself and lower the alert. There we go. Oh my god. I gotta heal myself. Otherwise I ain't gonna make it through this one. There we go. Gotta wait another round before I can heal myself. Yep. Newsnet. Return on the subject Silas Forsberg. The body of Silas Forsberg, a chop shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body has been here for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body, a mass of puncture wounds, and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to privacy concerns, yet another sad end to a life, as is far too common here in the sprawl. Now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup and meet space for a bit. A month? How does it take that long? I don't know. It might have been a slumlord. He probably had to listen to months worth of complaints about the smell coming from the apartment. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked with chop shops, which fits the living guy that you've met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to a psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find his doctor. You in? Give me a minute to collect my thoughts. Ugh. Okay, they're not gonna let me talk to him until this is over with. Okay. Equipped. Here we go. One more time. Well, it's in Seattle near the Redmond Barrens, so... Yep, exactly. Woo! Here we go. And now I have a buddy. Cannot move. Yep. The slummiest of the slums, the Redmond Barrens. The one place you don't want to end up. Medical Board 1. Hacked patient records. Searching medical records. Silas Forsberg. Medical records file for Silas Forsberg located 2020 to 2030. Pediatric record partial. One particular pediatrician's entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from a chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his typical abnormalities. We've seen many cases like this recently with the outbreak of changeling children being born. With the aberrant physiology we are seeing, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year that seem to have no effect, upping the dosage. 2030 to 2040. Data missing or corrupted. Contact your administrator for help. 2040 to present. The file is quite large and takes well over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is the most significant. It is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Fortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have proven challenging. He has bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly an unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimicked speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason, and for the health of the patient, I'm assigning another doctor to his case. I will inform him at the next session. Worst. Kowloon, if you live there, you might as well off yourself because of bad key. Yeah, exactly. Alright. I got a name now, Dr. Holmes. Let's keep going and find out where he works. Alright. You have work to do. Let me do... I'm attracting a lot of attention. Blip! Alright, now it's his turn. Nope, can't reach it. I'm gonna have to move up some. Now let's see if I can still do the tar bomb. Yep. Can't move. That's what I wanted. Now I'll come over here. Take care of that black ice. And now we're going to hit these medical records. Not enough AP. I'm going to get here. Alright. Employment records located. Henry Hollings Holmes, MD, PhD. Check current employment status. Current employment status. Dr. Henry Holmes currently holds the position of Chief Psychiatrist and Administrator at Mercy Mental Hospital, Snohomish, Washington, United Canadian American States, I think, if I remember correctly. Check current employment status. Alright. Check previous employers. Psychiatrist, yep. Mercy Hospital. Mental Hospital, yep. He's been working at that mental hospital a long time. Bingo! Back to meat space again. Gained 6 karma. Alright, David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell that this case has gotten under his skin like it has yours. Any luck in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead chop shop assistant by the name of Silas Forsberg. Now, I have my theories, but what do you think is going on here, Silver Fox? Maybe Silas faked his death. That's a distinct possibility. Was it that we saw in the autopsy report? The face was so mangled they had to use dental records to identify him. Good catch. That matches up with something I've seen runners try. It's easy enough to find a body shop that'll make a replica set of teeth for you. Find some schlub off the street no one will miss. Swap the teeth and throw the heat off your trail for a while. Luckily, I've never been that desperate. But why would you need to go to those lengths? Did the police records have something linking him to a different crime? Had a corp gunning for him, maybe? Probably got in over his head on loans. Chop shop assistant doesn't pay well. He had a prior for unlicensed plastic surgery. True, wouldn't look too good on someone's record if they wanted to become a doctor. I think this is a beginning to come together. The late Silas left all of his belongings to a doctor. Dr. Holmes. Employment records have him as the administrator at Mercy Mental, and the picture on his file matches the person you saw downtown. The same person this DNA belongs to. All the evidence points to him being your killer, whoever he really is. Welcome, Bork Gaming. Looking quite different from the NES version. Yes, a whole lot better if I have to wager a judgment. The SNES version was quite basic. Very basic. Not very impressive. I guess I'm about to get a big payday. I should go find this Dr. Holmes and ask him some very pointed questions. Finally, I can bring my friend Sam's murderer to justice. Pointed questions. Sounds good. Received 4,000 Nuyen. Please pay him my respects. I always find that high-caliber rounds get the message across. You should clearly hire some friends and go loaded for bear. I loaded a ton of valuable data from those Lone Star Matrix nodes. Here's your cut. I'll see you later. You need some software? Not right now. I can't talk to him yet. Okay. Let's see how much I got 7 karma from that. Let's see what I want to spend the karma on. Do
you want to... Well, no, you can't really increase any of your skills.
Yeah, I can't increase the chi casting. Actually, I can...
You can go up on your willpower, though.
Yeah, I can go up on my willpower. That also helps resist any magic damage. Alright, here we go. Algernon looks the same as always, so much so that one may wonder if he ever takes time to eat or sleep. Perhaps his presence on this plane of existence is substantial enough that he isn't subject to such base needs, or perhaps he just does these things when no one is looking. Dark clouds surround you, my friend, but perhaps there is something I could provide that would help with whatever weighs so heavily upon you. What's new in the world of magic, Algernon? The spirits are stirring. Something has upset the natural order. There is something new. Different. I've seen some Drek lately. Might be what you mean. Not much natural about spirits to begin with. There seems to be something new every day. What is it this time? Okay. I'm going to throw this, guys, to you. 1 in the chat. I've seen some Drek. 2. Not much natural. 3. Seems there's something new every day. Those are your choices. The choice with the most votes is what she says next. Trying to get you guys involved on this one. So let me know which one. Number 1, I've seen some sick Drek lately. Number 2, not much natural about spirits. 3, seems there's something new every day. I got, okay, 1 vote for 1.
At least you got 1 person.
Yep. We got 1 person. Well, we got 8 people watching, which isn't bad for a teeny tiny channel. We got a vote for 3. So now we have a split vote. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Any more votes? Because...
Wow.
What? BBC News. Saudi Arabia says it has shot down a missile close to the capital of Riyadh, with Yemen's Houthi rebels saying they fired it. Ooh! Sorry, the text in-game is blurry, actually, for me. That's why I'm reading it. Number 1 is seen some Drek lately. Number 2 is not much natural about spirits. And number 3 seems there's something new every day.
420.
420. Alright. Let's see, I've seen, we'll go with 3. See what
Let's go with 3.
Would that I knew the spirits speak in riddles. They leave me with more questions than answers. That's not surprising. But there's something else out there. Something not born of life, as other spirits are. Shaking his head, Algernon opens his clasped hands to you as if begging for forgiveness. Too often this world leaves us confounded. I pray I have not left you in such a state with my idle musings. Please, can I be of service to you today? Let me see what you've got. Ooh, and I can't cast any of that shit. Okay, chi casting. Let me see. Pain resistance. Passive. Decreases any damage the adept takes by 2. I need... Oh. A chi casting of 9 for that. So let's go to the shit that I actually can get. And
Magic resistance 2.
Magic resistance. Medium cover bonus to magic spells. That's not bad. We'll take that.
Mana Fist?
Powerful magic punch that ignores armor.
Wow.
Yep. We'll take those.
Yeah, I would take those. Even I would take those.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I might have to... There's a cockroach in my eggs! That's the protein boost. Need some new armor? I'll take a look. Refurb UCAS shot gear. Mil-spec gear. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Strength 1, HP 5.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
Golden Boy. Matrix.
Doesn't look bad either.
No.
It's all spiky.
Urban Mystic outfit. Don't have spellcasting.
Yeah, it's only armor.
Kunai ninja suit. Oh, ninja, you don't see me. Throwing weapons and movement. Stealth suit. Dodge 1. Movement 1. Secure ninja clothing. Dodge of 1. Oh, we don't need lower. We need more. Do you want the shot gear?
Or the ganger mask.
Or the ganger mask. Quickness 1. Taking off a dead ganger, which seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh, okay. So do I want the mask or do I want the shot gear?
Oh, what the hell? Go for the mask.
What the hell? Alright.
Hey, go ahead and put it on. Let's see what you look like.
She looks goofy with the thing on. Oh my god, she looks fucking... Oh god. All of a sudden I have this strange feeling that now I have the...
You can hold another weapon too.
Yeah, I can hold another weapon, which I am going to get. Oh my gosh. Taking things off gangers always seems like a good idea.
Yeah,
Despite the hour, Buster is fastidiously put together in another wrinkle-free suit. He shows every indication that he's been up for hours, sunk to his elbows in a dozen crates, each containing objects of sinister, matte black hidden beneath curls of straw, colored packing foam. The foam flies about as he inventories the shipment, clinging to every surface except for Buster's immaculate suit. Just in time, I got a whole slew of new toys in from a supplier back east. Factory fresh and still smelling of their mother's gun oil. Maybe there's something in this batch you'd be interested in? How long have you been in the trade, Buster? Well, let's see here. I left Cal free on July 8th, 2038 at 6:13 in the morning. It was a Thursday. From there, I wandered a bit, plied my skills as a merc in a half-dozen different wars, official or otherwise. Never did take to running the shadows like some of the boys I knew. Too subtle for my taste, I suppose. Surely there was no shortage of full-scale engagements to be had, so I didn't want for work. Might still be doing it today if I hadn't lost the arm. How'd you lose it? It was all so stupid. Some Azzies were lobbying smokers behind our lines, more to mess with us than anything. I decided to toss one back. And didn't it figure that one I grabbed ain't a smoker? Got it off, but only just barely. Shredded my old arm, but good. Got plenty of other scars to remember the moment by as well, but the arm was the big one. So take a word of advice from me, old soldier. Make sure you're never holding a grenade in one hand unless you just pulled the pin with the other. Now, if I haven't given you reason to doubt my professional competence, how about we talk turkey? What can I get you? Let me see what you got. That's the first time I have ever clicked that, by the way, guys.
Like I said, I really prefer the Cavalier and everything. I know you like the high power and everything. Yeah, the Cavalier just got 2 more damage on it. So
confirm. Never mind. Let me go to my stash, reorganize my stash because we gotta hire people to go kill more shit because killing shit is good. Ooh, she's a big one. She's a really big one. Ooh, she's big. Glance. All you need to know. The good doctor. Okay. Just one glance is all you need to tell the doctor the good doctor's exhausted. Her crumpled clothes are stained with a mix of blood and other fluids, too colorful to be naturally occurring in the human body. Her eyes are those of a person who has built up a substantial sleep debt and has no idea when or how to begin paying it off. I'm not one to talk, but you look like Drek. Afraid there isn't much I can do for that. Dot Castle snaps her fingers and calls forth the spirit normally seen perched on her shoulder. It appears from out of the ether, and the doctor immediately seems less fatigued than she was a moment before. Now, what can I do for you? Medical supplies. Because you can never have enough of these bastards. Yay, 2s.
yeah, we'll take the 2s.
We'll take the 2s. Alright.
Everything all right here, Doc?
I know, she looks so tired. Alright. Because I'm going to have to sell some stuff I'm not using anymore.
Yep.
Shh, I know, you're still slaving in here. Clear all. So I can get rid of the Fischetti. Cavalier Deputy, Uzi.
Isn't there a better one than the Uzi that you can get?
I'm about to find out.
I would clear all and leave the Uzi out just in case.
Hang on, let me see. Okay, I used all my karma. Alright, let's see here.
You might be able to get some.
Because remember, I gotta hire people too. Must look into this game. Yes, Panina, you must. Let's see what you've got. Let me see here. Scrolling down.
Oh, you got the Ingram Smart Gun.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, because it's lit up. I don't have it because it's lit up.
No, I mean, but you can buy it. It does more damage than the Uzi.
Okay, hang on. Let me sell this thing that I don't need anymore, and you want me to sell the Uzi. Alright. Yeah, it's a flechette gun, that's why. Okay, Uzi 3, Beretta Model 70, small submachine gun with big damage potential.
That's only a damage of 6. Go up. See, the Ingram Smart Gun, damage of 9.
Alright, there we go.
And a 30 round capacity.
Yep.
Kind of like the 30 round capacity, personally.
Me too. I just hope I have enough to hire my shit here. Okay,
You should have.
Killing hands. Alright, hang on. Let me sell some shit. Let me see what you've got. I got to sell some shit. Apparently I'm selling this.
Yeah.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Oh, the Jazz. You want to sell that Jazz?
Yeah, sell the Jazz.
It's not.
Basic med kit. Alright, sell.
Yeah, $4 grand. That should be enough. That should be enough for a crew.
I'm gonna come over here and sell the clothes that I'm not wearing unless few items in stash.
No, I think you just sold them. You just sold them.
Okay. I hate it when stuff catches in my throat. Okay.
I know, right?
Alright, so let's go equip. And
Grab
get
our stuff. Grab the crew.
Grab the crew. Alright. And we need our Cavalier Deputy. And we definitely need our Killing Hands. Magic Resistance 2. Our Mana Fist. Our Stride. We need our Concussion Grenades. And we'll give those to other people. Confirm. Let me go sell my level 1 magic resistance since I don't need it anymore.
He doesn't need it anymore.
I don't need it anymore. Okay. Exit. Come back over here. If you do get the game, Panina, I can actually show you or, explain to you how the mechanics work, because sometimes the mechanics...
After my soaps are over? Oh.
After my soaps are over. If you're looking for runners again, I'm your guy. Discreet service only. I need to hire a crew. So, let me see. Where's my rigger? On the rocks. You're coming with me.
There's your troll.
There's my troll. You're coming with me.
And Shannon.
And Shannon.
She's a freebie.
She's a freebie. Alright, here we go. Confirm. Yep, we're going to Mercy Mental Hospital.
Must look into this game.
We're over the 2-hour mark, by the way.
I know.
But everybody seems to be... We still got 7 watching, so apparently we still have 7 people interested in the game.
Yeah.
So...
Well, we'll get done with this and everything, then we can stop there for today.
You need 1. You need 1. And you have 1. Confirm. Everyone hit that like button. But is she crazy? Maybe. Just maybe.
Absolutely bonkers.
Do it for the cute puppy. Alright. Welcome, ma'am. What business brings you to Mercy Mental Hospital? I'm here to see Holmes. Dr. Holmes. I'm sure they were making fun of James Bond there, but that's kind of funny. Ah! A new customer. Please wait in the common room up ahead. I'll notify the good doctor. Who said I was a customer? I ain't nuts.
Absolutely bonkers.
Please stay within the cafeteria.
The name of your stream is Madness Live.
That is true. That is true.
That just screams all kind of professional help needed.
Hey, lady, have you seen Josie? I don't think so. I know, right? I haven't seen him in days. Dr. Phillips told me not to worry about it. He says I worry too much. But who am I supposed to play chess with? Johnny over there can't suss more than match 4. Josie sounds like quite a guy. What's he look like? Well, he's big, and he's got a big gold ring. The doctors let him keep it when he got here. Sometimes he lords it over us, but I'm sure if I had a ring like that, I would do the same. He says he won it playing for the Screamers in the Super Brawl years back. Hey, I'm not as sane as they think I am. Urban Brawl, huh? That's a rough profession. Not too rough for Josie. He says he went whole seasons without any injuries. He's usually playing Outrider, though. Will you at least help me look for him? I have this key I swiped off the day guard, but they keep a close eye on us. You can have a peek in the infirmary and see if there's a record or something. He might just be in a cool-off room and they won't tell me. I'll see if I can find something. No promises. Okay, I'll be right here if you do. Alright, let's go talk to this idiot here. We got to talk to everybody. Donnie. Hello, stranger. You look new here. Are you new here? I'm looking for Dr. Holmes. Donnie's face blanches. I don't think you really want that. Not really. Sounds creepy, son. Around here, you don't want to attract the attention of the doctor. If you stay quiet, life is much easier. Much easier. I'm doing a health and safety check for the corporate office. Well, you don't want to talk to me. I don't work here. I'm not crazy enough for that. I'm Silver Fox. Who are you? Name's Donnie. That's my name. Donnie. D-O-N-N-Y. I knew I didn't recognize you. I know everybody in this place. Everybody, well, everybody on the first 2 floors. Anyone I should look out for, Donnie? Nope, not on this floor. Only calm ones are allowed up in the cafeteria. If you're violent, you have to eat in your room. I should go. The clock stopped, probably displaying a time from 40 years ago. It's an automated medication dispensary. And there goes my voice. Yeah, I know. The dog's nonplussed at this moment. Here we go. Into the inner reaches of the mental hospital. The stench of blood and mold gets ever stronger as you move closer into the infirmary. Plug your note, kids. Let's see. Patient information. Josiah C. Dawson is open on the cyber terminal. Read the medical history. Joshua Josiah C. Dawson, 7/18/2015. Height 1.9 meters. Weight 95 kilograms. Occupation retired. Allergies none. Medications alprazolam, rebexetine. Reason for stay post-traumatic stress disorder. Status deceased. Read the attached notes. Patient had undocumented cyberware in the left arm as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise if transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve other subjects as well as fulfill some custom requests. That doesn't sound ominous at all. The surgical cart is strewn with gruesome tools, motorized saws, and metal vices. A severed arm lies next to the zipped body bag. The arm looks human and appears neatly severed at the elbow. There's a large gold ring on the index finger. Its owner is probably the occupant of the bag. Take the ring. You slip the heavy ring off the cold finger and feel its weight in your hands. Inside is an engraving. It reads, Screamers, 2048. Gaylord, I'm not crazy enough to work in the hospital. They only allow the nuts people to work there. You find an unlabeled disc. Okay, well, let's see if we can find a place to go find the disc, shall we? Let's go visit Lorraine. Give her the ring. I don't know. I'm not sure how to put this. Tell me. Did he get released? Give Lorraine the ring. Maybe you should have this. You mean he? Oh, God. Well, thanks for your help. The noise of a scratchy PA system blasts through the room. Attention, Silver Fox. Please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. He'll be with you in a moment. Okay. It's not too far behind. Dr. Holmes, the elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you. How can I help you? You Holmes? Or Silas? Or whatever you're calling yourself at the moment. I am Dr. Holmes, yes. The man stresses the word doctor as a flash of anger in his eyes. All right, if that's how you want to play it, Dr. Holmes, I have reason to believe you're involved in the Emerald City Ripper killings. Cut the act, Doc. I know you killed the real Holmes, and I know you're running around town carving up people for parts. It was a good racket you had going here, but you got sloppy with your kills, and now the Ripper's trail leads straight to your door. So, I'm gonna cut the act, Doc. My word! Such a violent paranoia. It's a pity. But what should I expect? This is a place for broken things, after all, and you are so very broken. Guards! Hey! That's a drone you shot, motherfucker. And I missed with a second shot because I suck like that. Okay. Doberman? Alright, here we shoot! There we go.
What do you do? Freak out?
Yeah, he freaked out. Item picked up. And we got a guard's key. So now we can go on to other parts of the spooky place. Because there's nothing spookier than an insane asylum run by a patient. I mean, a doctor who's off kilter. I mean, an insane person.
Well,
so could we call him
the lunatics are running the asylum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, here we go. We're going to move the Doberman over here.
Blasted rain. If you guys get any interrupts and everything, it's because it's pouring down rain here.
Yep, most definitely pouring down rain here. Stride. I need the extra. On the rocks. I see F. Now we have an extra player on the field.
Shoot. Oh, yes.
And he missed.
What?
Yeah, he missed.
It's a mortar.
Right? This is why we make house rules. Alright, and once again, we speed up the troll.
Oh, Jesus. Like I said, it's all you need to do. Speed the freaking troll up.
Why not?
That guy's had enough. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. And fuck this shit, I'm out. Nearby intercom speaker crackles to life. The voice of Dr. Holmes begins to blare from it. Attention all personnel. We have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a female elf, but may be coordinating with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. How do explosions miss? See, this is why when I do my tabletop Shadowrun game, there's something called house rules. And I have those, because that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, you're not going to avoid, if it's within the general facility, they're taking damage.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're going to come back over here. We're going to F. No, no, not the turret. We need... Oh, you're out of movement. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and the Doberman's going to come over here. Drag it.
Can the Doberman shoot?
Well, the door's not open.
Oh.
Nobody has enough movement to open the door yet. Off. Because you need extra move. Here we go. Exit this character from the scene. Yes. Exit this character from the scene. Exit this character from the scene. And Slowpoke Rodriguez is the last one. And exit the scene. Off. Oh, fuck. Alright, come on. Off. Because Short Boy needs all the movement he can get. Alright, here we go. Whoops, different account. Mega Nidge. Alright, take care, Nidge. Yep, everybody leaves and we're going into the next spooky scene of the mental hospital. Halls of disrepair. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see that the inside is very bit as bad as the outside. Gone is any attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics. With peeling paint, cracked floors, and exposed conduit, the pretense of mental care is shattered. In this modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old, prisons and torture chambers rather than places of healing. It is clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than his facility. You continue on. Holmes can only run so far. And the game can only load so fast. Okay. Oh, they open the cells. Because that always works.
You always move. I always shoot that guy at the end of the hall
He would.
first.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. It won't let you shoot him.
No, it won't let me shoot him. I am positioning my peeps. Yes, because shooting the troll is always good for your health. Swear to God. Okay. No, not the smoker. Doberman. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Speed up the troll.
Speed up the troll.
Maddie's whole view in life. Speed up the troll. Feed the troll.
Oh
well,
yeah,
that was smart. I have a grenade.
A grenade! I'm going to throw it and be right in the middle of all the shit because reasons.
This is what happened. No, this is what happened. This is what happened. And everything. I have a grenade, and then he dropped it at his feet. The troll sneered. He dropped it at his feet, and then it went off.
Yeah, I do. Because that's stupid. That is really dumb. You're almost dead. You're going to throw a grenade into the middle of a whole bunch of people
that you're standing in.
Yeah.
I'll just chuck a grenade into the crowd. Wait a minute. I'm in the crowd.
Exactly. Dumb fuck. I'm scared. Dr. Holmes, the intercom begins speaking as soon as you approach. Holmes must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is a place for broken things, but only by further breaking them can they be remade. And so, we must break you. Bullshit.
I smell bullshit. I smell bullshit.
I smell bullshit, yeah. I smell bullshit, yo.
Yep.
Gotta love suicide AI. Yeah, yeah.
The troll trolled came from Bear Son.
Yep, the troll trolled. Poof! Ow. Yeah, because, you know, running up on a troll and hitting it, it's always a good idea.
That's right.
It's always a fucking good idea.
Sounds like a fucking plan to me. I just want to walk up and everything and slap a troll.
And I miss.